What up, guys? This is Wyatt with Hitting Sticks. We're gonna be back here with a little bit of a bow review this time. So I just went out and purchased the brand new 2021 Nexus 2 actually, make that. So we'll get back to you guys. We're doing a little bit of shooting and stuff like that. What's up, guys? Back here at HTS with a little bit of a bow review. So today we're gonna be doing a review on the new Prime Nexus 2. It's the 2021 model. I just picked up, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago. I was having a little bit of problem with it and stuff like that. Come to find out that my rest was tied in backwards. So when I was pulling back the bow and getting ready to shoot and stuff, it was actually causing the cables to twist. But other than that, I haven't had a problem, so I went with the whisker biscuit there, just to be on the safe side. But the bow is 32 ATA, brace height of 6. You can get this bow anywhere from, I think it was 50 to 80 pounds, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on it. But other than that, I think my favorite thing I have to say about the bow is going to be that grip. That new grip design that they put in this bow, I mean, that really makes the bow a little bit better, that's for sure. But we're going to get back with you. We're going to shoot a little bit, and we'll get my buddy Hunter on here, see what he thinks about the bow as well, and we'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to shoot this thing. This will be my first shot with everything new installed on it. It's not sighted in, but we'll see if we can make something happen. We're just sitting here at 20 yards, so this is my first impression really of the bow after everything's on. I mean, it's really, I think, dead in the hand and the back wall. It's got a really nice back wall to it. Get another shot in here. See. The bow feels quick. I do need to get my peep sight adjusted a little bit. It's a little too low for me. I think it'd feel better if I got that raised up a hair. Also going to check out and get a oh shoot, what is it called? The nose buttons. I'd like to have one of them put on. I just ordered one, so see if they make a difference. I've heard different on them that they do and they don't, but I think they would help out. So we're gonna get Hunter's impression on the bow now. He's gonna tell you what he thinks about the bow, and we'll get back with it.
So guys, here's my first impression of the Prime Nexus 2. And the thing that stands out, I think if most people see it, is this. The double cams on each side. That's the part that really I looked at this in the shop before we bought one, and it just threw me completely off. And I haven't pulled this bow back. I haven't pulled any of these back, but it's kind of one of those things that he's almost scared to try, and you got to have a guy like Wyatt to try these, because he always is shooting different stuff and getting new bows, getting different stuff every time. He can't stick with a bow very long. But this actually seems to be pretty slick. I mean, just watching him shoot it, he shoots it amazing. And I mean, without even it being sighted in and everything like that, he says it feels amazing in the hand. And I mean, he said the back wall is amazing too. So I'm gonna shoot it. It's nothing sighted in to me. The jaw ain't me. The peep, the D-loop, nothing. So I can't even tell you if I'm gonna hit the target, but it's more or less just to see how the bow feels and to give you my first honest review on this bow. But I think it's about time to shoot it and see where we go from there. So guys, we got it all set up. We got 20 yards on the range, and we're gonna see how I feel about this. Well, I hit dirt, but oh, I'm used to flipping my chopper way up. But the back wall is super smooth. I mean, it's dead once it gets to that back wall. But I mean, the draw cycle, super smooth. I mean, it's a super smooth feeling bow. And that was the one thing I was kind of worried about, and I think Prime nailed it. Man, that bow sits. I mean, there's just there's nothing to it. I mean, it's just there. Once you get locked in, it almost make you force you to move. I mean, I've always been a Hoyt guy, but like this bow right here is really nice. I mean,
I just want, before you do it, pull back, and then be like you say you was hunting deer, you can't get a shot and let the bow down. See how you feel about that.
Wow, that I shoot the Hoyt Helix Turbo, and I'll tell you right now, that bow does not let down like this. This one you almost gotta feels like you have to push it to make it go down, but you can control it on the way down, which is huge. It's hard to describe, but I mean, anybody knows in the woods, you're holding back for 2-3 minutes, and I mean, letting that bow down is just hard to do after that. But this bow right here feels like, I mean, it'd be nothing to. But I'm gonna shoot this last shot. Man, that bow's smooth. But let's go pull these arrows, then we'll hit you back with the final review of this bow. So guys, we just finished our review on the Prime Nexus 2, and I'll let Wyatt go first because it's his bow, then I'll give my first honest opinion on it.
So, what really stands out to me on the bow is Prime does an amazing job of their fit and finish. I mean, it's really nice. The paint on the bow and everything else like that. I can't find a flaw on it.
No.
I mean, but that grip is my biggest thing. That dude don't get cold.
No.
And
it's not something we can sit here and tell you about. You just have to pick one up and feel it.
Exactly.
I mean, my bow's been sitting over there for 20 minutes, and I guarantee you pick that thing up, it's going to be cold in your hand.
Yeah. But this is my first time shooting a, what do you call it?
Thumb release.
Thumb release this year. So this is my first time. So I'm a little iffy on that still. First time I shot it, actually. I punched myself in the mouth.
And anybody who shot a thumb release knows how that feels. I mean,
so if you do it, you're not the only one, because I've done it.
Yeah, I had actually, last year, I actually bought mine and his buddy gave me a thumb release to try, and we shooting a Reinhardt, it's 100, right?
Yeah.
Reinhardt 100, and, well, next thing you know, I get home, I was shooting a ton that year. I mean, just absolutely putting in the reps. Well, my D-loop was getting frayed, and you actually see the bow that I did it with on our channel with the Hoyt Helix Turbo and the Hoyt Nitrum 34 review.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah, I actually have his old bow now.
Yeah, and I was shooting, and my D-loop got frayed, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. My trigger, every time I'd pull back, I'd punch myself in the mouth. Well, needless to say, I ain't got the release no more. It's somewhere in the woods. But I thought it was the release's fault and not my bow. Then some guy told me about the D-loop being frayed, and I felt, kind of dumb about that. But
now, I will say, guys, that I did have one major problem I found with the bow, and like I said, that could have been just me. But when I had my quad rest on it, my arrow was sitting way too high, and which I figured out, and I didn't know, is that they actually come with another
they come with another fork.
Another fork, and I didn't know that. Well, I think as my problem, I had the tall fork on the old rest, and not the short one. So I went ahead and put a whisker biscuit. My first year ever shooting a whisker biscuit.
I mean, they're tried and true.
I mean, I'm not going to say that they're bad, and I'm not going to say that they're good. They're just what you prefer. I mean, I will give them, they are quiet.
Yes. And the thing is neither one of our bows are competition bows.
No.
I mean, our bows, we expect to go out in the woods. I mean, we put them through a beating. You know, I couldn't tell you how many times this year I bounced mine off trees and my steps on my ladder, you know, everything like that. So these bows ain't gonna be perfect. So, I mean, I got a nice rest on mine, but I mean, one time I bounced off a tree, I could break it. You have a lot higher chance breaking a drop away rest than you do a whisker biscuit.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure the IBO on the bow was 341. So, I mean, it's not super fast. It's not a speed bow by any means. I mean, but, I mean, it's quick.
But it's still one of the faster bows I have on the market.
Yeah.
I mean, my Helix Turbo shoots 340. So, I mean, they're still fast bows.
Yeah. I mean, they're not slow.
No, they're fast enough to kill a deer. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But the thing that stands out to me about this bow was, like he said before, the grip. I mean, I picked it up, and you wouldn't think much of it, but you're in a cold tree stand. That grip is everything. I mean, you don't want to have a cold hand trying to hold that bow up. You get shaky, and I mean, what if you got a big enough deer in front of you? I mean, you ain't gonna worry about it.
Right.
But I mean, it was super smooth on the drawback. The back wall was great. I mean, he had me take it back down, and I mean, you almost have to push it back down, it feels like. And that's not something that, I mean, a lot of bows have.
Right.
I mean, my bow, when you're bringing it down, I mean, it's coming.
Now, I will say the one bow that does stand out to me, which I did shoot this year, was newer Elites. Them, you got to freaking really push them down to get them going. It feels like they'd sit there forever.
Yeah. I mean, we're just trying a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean,
oh yeah, I mean, I've went through everything. I've had Matthews, Hoyts. I mean,
yeah. But like I said, he changes bows every
like
year.
underwear.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably have that bow another season, and I'll probably get rid of it and get a new bow. But I mean, this bow right here really stands out to me. I mean, I could switch over to Prime. I mean, shooting that, I mean, it's nice. I don't think many people understand it. A lot of people get scared away because of the double cams, I think. I mean, that's what scared me away from looking
Well,
at
that
it.
was my biggest thing on it. I mean, I figured you got 4 cams on it now. There's 2 more things to go wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been my thing too. The less moving parts you can have, the better your bow is.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I will say I am impressed, and especially with Prime's warranty. You buy a bow right from Prime or something like that, free strings. They replace them every 2 years.
I know that's crazy to me. I mean,
you break a limb or something like that, or you get cracks on a limb or something like that, send it right back to them, they replace it. So, which I won't say, but a bunch of your bow shops nowadays, I mean, that's what they'll do is they'll replace them anyways. But I mean, it's what your guys' preferences, what you guys think of the bow, and we're not here to tell you what to buy.
No.
We're
telling you what we believe in. We're not paid by nobody from Prime or Hoyt or Matthews, none of that. We're just telling you what we believe in and what we take to the woods.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing for us.
And I should say, my 2021 season, we're taking the Prime out this year.
I don't blame you one bit. That's nice. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends. If anybody is looking to buy a Nexus or a Prime Nexus, I mean, give us a holler. We're happy to answer questions. I mean, all of our staff is here for you guys to ask us and for us to help you. I mean, that's what we believe in.
Yeah.
I mean, but other than that, go follow our Instagram at Hitting the Sticks. Go like our Facebook page, Hitting the Sticks. Join our Facebook group that we have. I mean, other than that,
I say we'll have a lot of fun this year. I really think.
Absolutely. But now we're getting on to another video. We're going to try to bust out a few more videos for you guys. We're about to do a release video. But
I'll just give you a sneak peek.
Yeah. But we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.